Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Full football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Denver Broncos. And he returns this to the 22 and the Atlanta Falcons.
Literally sitting in bed right now, bro. There's no way I play good. I'm so far away.
First carry from Melvin Gordon. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Fucking Melvin Gordon fucking hurt, bro.
Heisman winner. This is Mark Ingram. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's Hamilton, bro.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down and then some. 36 yards. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. So a look here at the key.
So many injuries, I didn't even see that whole list. So I can see it. Melvin Gordon, out of quarter. This dude, 84 overall. Other excited like a 4. Like my whole starting defense is injured.
They tell us the same thing every time, don't they?
I didn't even know Lockett was hurt, bro.
Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He's going to drop this underneath.
Oh, what a dive.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively.
You know me.
They were the sticks where they got the stop before.
Who do I look like running?
He's going to let this
That's
go.
such a bad throw. Oh my god, he had it in his hands. That's not even who I wasn't even trying to. I didn't even hit Mark Andrews' dumper ball. That's not even who I threw it to, but he still hit the fucking ball. But, like, what am I supposed to do? That's not even who I threw it to. It was a horrible ball. Threw it to D-Hop. Let's go, Liam. In the zone.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking left sideline, but it's into
Defensively, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah.
The defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Give me that.
13. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it down to try to pick up the first down.
Damn, bro, this dude's got a positive reputation.
For this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
2 yards on the pickup there.
This is not the play I picked.
Now some movement before the snap.
Like, all I did was switch the play. How was that a false start? No, but I hit the wrong button.
And if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
On first down, Brady. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, it's Brady.
That's a horrible throw. It's just how are you in the zone and overthrowing this?
Turn this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So fucking stupid, bro. Can't throw the ball while he's in the zone. Like, are you fucking for real?
Here's Tagovailoa
What's the
on
point of
first
being
and
in the
10.
zone, bro?
Able to hit his target.
Is he open? Like, you're not even guarding anybody.
Down,
You might as well step up.
at the 40.
Dumbass.
Able to get 7 on
That
that
fucking
first down
Tom Brady,
pass
bro.
play.
He's so
2nd and
inconfident.
3.
I swear to God.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Toward the right sideline, but
I don't understand why Khalil Mack's in
To this
coverage.
point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
It's a short 3 yards.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll let this go for the end
Look
zone.
at that. Wow. I don't know how I didn't pick that up when I just didn't go for it.
They took their shot, but it's going to
Yeah, they're
bring
going
up
for
4th
it, but I
down.
should have had a
From a
fucking...
defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football.
Come on, Khalil, get to this dumbass.
They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Oh my God.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be
go.
incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. And even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
This is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit.
Nobody was open.
Inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To the goal line.
Drop it. Yeah, best hands in the
If
league.
he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Brady eluding the pressure right. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Broncos 3, Falcons nothing.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game. Anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Falcons ready to take over. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb, and that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that's caught by Smith. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we've reached halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Guarantee this is a run. Damn.
Now it's Mack, draw play. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. Tua. He completes this one to Mack.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Come on now. I know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
Now Gordon on first down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now he'll throw with Brady. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, you think can absorb that contact.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They go back to Gordon here on first down. Here they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the pressure legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Defensively did not
First, I'm gonna run.
be a big factor. Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Go, Mel.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And the Broncos are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver.
The run game does never fail. Run the ball. New emphasis.
Touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35.
What?
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Anyone still wondering about Tua's arm strength here in his rookie season? Wonder no more. That was a rocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
We gotta get these picks, bro. Why are we just not picking the balls?
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And Beasley with it over the middle.
27.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down.
You're kicking the field goal.
So a big call there, that brings up 4th.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So we're back to a one-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the one timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance at getting the ball back.
And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the middle.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up
I played
to 35.
I wasn't thinking straight. I know the game was over.
Even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it.
I do not fumble.
Give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.